Today I have a homeschool haul for you guys. It's gonna be my first haul this year, and I have curriculum, books for mom, readers. I have so many different things here, so I'm very excited to share this with you guys. So if you're interested, just keep on watching.
This is a good day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many.
Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If it is your first time here, welcome. My name is Regina, Gina for short. And in today's video, like I said, I do have a homeschool haul for you guys. So I'm super excited to share with you guys what I've purchased recently. It's not a huge haul by any means, but I still wanted to share it with you guys. So if you like those types of videos, then make sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video to show your support. I'm just gonna get right into it because I don't want this video to be super long. And if I can, I will show you a bit of inside of the things that I got because I like those types of videos where I can kind of see inside the things that, you know, any books or curriculum. I enjoy that too. Let me know if you enjoy that as well. My first box here is from The Good and the Beautiful. I am so excited, guys. They came out with a new reader and I am so excited to share this with you guys. And I also want to thank The Good and the Beautiful for partnering up with me on this video. I also want to share with you guys something special that you can get involved with. And yeah, let me just open this up first and I'll let you know a little bit about it. So The Good and the Beautiful came out with my first Africa reader. Such a sweet little reader, and you can get this reader now on The Good and the Beautiful's website. Now, before I want to get more into the reader, I just wanted to reflect on some things with you guys. Did you know that 1 billion people worldwide do not have clean drinking water? In rural parts of Africa, there are families that don't have clean drinking water, and kids and families, they have to go and get their drinking water from dirty ponds, rivers, streams, wherever it might be. These kids and families are drinking water with dirt, bugs, and even animal droppings. These families, these kids are drinking water with bacteria. In recent years, The Good and the Beautiful has funded 6 schools in Africa, and it is operated by local communities. The Good and the Beautiful noticed that it's so important for these kids to have access to clean drinking water. And they noticed how important it is for these children to progress, for them to have this clean drinking water. This is why The Good and the Beautiful is committed to provide clean drinking water for these villages across Africa. And this is going to allow children to spend more time with their families instead of hauling water back and forth, dirty water. Also be able to focus more on their education by going to school. The Good and the Beautiful has partnered with an organization where 100% of donations go towards clean drinking water wells to be installed in these different villages in rural areas in Africa. The wonderful thing here is sometimes we wonder, how can we help these people without water? How can we help? You know, we don't even know where to turn to sometimes. The great thing is that you can help. As of today, on the Good and the Beautiful website, you have the opportunity to donate if you would like. If you're going to purchase something from the Good and the Beautiful, you have the option to donate a couple of cents, a couple of dollars. Anything is helpful right now because the more people donate, the more we can provide clean and safe drinking water to these people in Africa. You also can purchase my first Africa reader where it has beautiful illustrated stories. It's very similar to their readers that they have for the level K, level 1, level 2 readers, and it goes along very beautifully with their curriculum. So there is 22 different stories in this reader here. And if you purchase this reader on the Good and the Beautiful's website, the Good and the Beautiful is donating $5 for every purchase of this My First Africa reader. In the end, you can get this reader, but also donate to a wonderful cause. Now, this cause really spoke very dearly to my heart because if you didn't know, my husband is from Angola, Africa. It's basically our background, right? My husband has lived there. He's lived in South Africa before, but more specifically in Angola. We have family there, and there were times where my husband did not have water. And he's told me these stories so many times, and it's just so hard to believe that some people can stay without water, you know, and it was something very common there. My husband was more middle class, but he still lived in a third world country. So they would stay without water for several days. And if you had money, you could, you know, pay someone to come bring you, like a truck to bring you water. You still had to boil it and put bleach in it. My husband, he remembers drinking that water and it tasting so bad. But if you didn't have money, you would have to go to, you know, anywhere that you could find water, on rivers, streets, ponds, and then you would have to drink from those waters. So my husband has lived through it in a way. Of course, it wasn't as bad as these villages, these rural areas, but he has stayed without water. And I remember when we moved into the country, my husband always used to tell me, let's get some jugs of water and put it downstairs in the basement in our crawl space, just in case one day we're without water, because that's something that kind of stayed in his mind, being without water. And I just imagine my husband as a little boy without water, and it just like breaks my heart. This cause is very dear to my heart, and I'm so happy that I can be part of it. And together we can make a difference. If you're gonna place an order for curriculum, you can donate a couple of cents or dollars. Anything, you know, helps. When so many people come together, sometimes a couple of cents, dollars makes a huge difference. Thank you, the good and the beautiful, for allowing me to partner up with you guys and speak about this wonderful cause that is so dear to my heart. But anyways, let's continue with the haul. So I got a couple of books for me to read this year, but a lot of the books, you know, that are out there that homeschool moms talk about is that we've all heard about it. So these ones are a little bit different for me. I just kind of looked around and being like, oh, that caught my eye. First book that I bought is 365-Day Homeschool Mom, and this is from Todd Wilson. He is a pastor and he is married to a homeschooling mom, and these are just devotionals here every single day. I already looked into it and I already read it up until, you know, yesterday's date. And guys, I've been really liking it. He's pretty hilarious with his jokes and whatnot, and it just brings so much encouragement to homeschool moms, and from a dad's perspective is so nice. So I'm really gonna enjoy this. I know I'm going to. And every single day I've just been taking it out and I've been reading it. I already opened up my box a little bit just because I wanted to see if everything was there. But this is definitely one that I'm going to enjoy reading. So I wanted to share that with you guys. This one right here is Lies Homeschool Moms Believe. So this one's going to be interesting because it is also from Todd Wilson. I didn't notice that I got so many books from him, and these are just basically lies that sometimes we believe, and it puts us down. And this is also from, you know, a homeschool dad or a dad perspective, someone that's married to a homeschool mom. I thought I would mention this one. It looks like a good read. I also got this one, 12 Ways Your Phone is Changing You. And if you saw one of my recent videos, and I just mentioned that I want to start having like a timeout from my phone sometimes. So I thought this was going to be a good read for me. And just kind of being more aware of, you know, social media and that kind of stuff. So I definitely am excited to read this book. It's from Tony Rank, and I thought this was going to be a good read. I do think it's from a Christian perspective as well. I'm not really sure, but I'll let you guys know how this book goes. So I'm excited for this one. What I'm about to show you right now, I got it from the Heritage Resource. It's an online kind of curriculum company. You can buy All About Reading there. You can buy a bunch of different like curriculum, Saxon, and all that kind of stuff, but for Canadians, because if you didn't know, I am Canadian. So I bought this, and this is kind of like for history, but Canadian history, and it's gonna dive deep all about Canada. So it's 52 basically stories about Canada. This one is for grades 1 to 2. So this is for my youngest son. There's gonna be like a reading, and then there's gonna be like a little page activity or some type of, you know, we're learning about different animals, different seasons, different things in history, people. I thought this was going to be really nice just so we can add a little bit of Canadian history into our homeschool. And then I got one for Nicholas as well. And again, same thing here. We're talking about sports, birds, animals, Canadian insects, reptiles, inventors and inventions, Canadian athletes, Canadian people, places and sites, Canadian mysteries. So I thought this was going to be nice for us to do. I have one for my youngest and one for my oldest, and just for us to, you know, do something a little bit different. I'm going to start it this year, but it's probably, this is 52 weeks, so we're going to just do it weekly. And then I thought it was going to be something fun for us to do. So this one actually is for my husband, but I'm going to read it first. My husband doesn't like reading a lot. But this is also from Todd Wilson, and it says, "Help, I'm married to a homeschool mom." Showing dads how to meet the needs of their homeschooling wives. I thought this one was so interesting because I feel like us as homeschool moms, sometimes we need, you know, that help from our husband. And I thought this would be a good read for those moms that kind of, maybe even to gift this to a homeschool dad, like a dad that, you know, has a homeschooling mom, and maybe just kind of open up their eyes and different things that they can do to help out the homeschool mom, not only like physically but mentally, and just know a little bit about what homeschool moms go through. I saw this book and I read a couple of like chapters from it, and I thought it was really good. I'm going to read it, but then I want my husband to read it. And I just thought this was going to be good for me to maybe, if I wanted to recommend it, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, my husband's so amazing. He is such a great help. He understands. He has homeschooled the kids before. If you want to watch my recent video of how my husband convinced me to homeschool, I'm going to link it here because I think that would be a really good video for you to watch. And he even gives advice to some homeschool dads out there, or some dads out there that have, you know, homeschool moms. I'm gonna read this one, but so far it's hilarious. He is such a hilarious writer, the way he writes. I'm really liking it. This right here is Big Thoughts for Little People, ABCs to Help You Grow. This is for my youngest kids. And Brittany Olga, she has a channel here, and she mentioned that she was doing this with her littles. And I thought this was so cute. It's devotionals, but it's ABC devotionals. So for A is for asking, B is for, let's see what B is for. C is for crying. It hurts when you fall, but people do not cry about nothing at all. So there's gonna be cute little small devotionals here, but it goes through the ABCs. I thought this was so cute. And I'm gonna do this with my youngest kids, so I'm excited about that. And I got it off Amazon. And then two other things that I got, and this is just basically my haul, guys, it's so small, but Elemental Phonics Level 2 and 3. If you follow me here, you know that I am doing Elemental Phonics Level 1 with my son, and so far so good. So he's pretty much more than halfway through Level 1. And I decided to get level 2 and 3. And here's the thing, I'm not gonna show you guys in this right now. I'm gonna have a video coming out, and I'm going to tell you my thoughts and my first impressions, give you a little peek inside, and maybe even show you doing a lesson with my son. And that's gonna be sooner rather than later. You're gonna see this in my channel very, very soon, so make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you don't know who Jady A is, she is a very well-known homeschool mom here. She's a curriculum writer. She just gives so much advice for teaching your kids how to read, and she has her own curriculums and resources that you can purchase. And us Canadians, we can purchase this on the Canadian Amazon as well. Okay guys, that is my little haul. It's not a lot of things, as you can see, but I hope that you guys like this video, and make sure to check out the Good and the Beautiful's links down below. They're gonna have a video that I'm gonna link down below. Their website will be down below. Maybe you're thinking of placing an order, and this would be a great time for you to get the My First Reader. This goes very well with the level K, which I'm gonna start with my son very, very soon, guys. He is almost starting level K. I think by next week we'll start level K, so that's a good reader for him to be able to read. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Today and not tomorrow.